Hello everybody, I'm Machampions Digivolved. Coming back, well, I'm I'm coming at you with Project Polaro. Yeah, Project Polaro. Um, I have a save file. Oh, that's right. I did start a Nuzlocke, didn't I? Where am I? I'm in Vermilion? Well then. Yup. I I don't I'm gonna start a new game. There's no way. There's no way I'm doing that with a Butterfree, a Beautifly, and a Magikarp. Not happening. So we are gonna start a new Nuzlocke. Just a straight up regular old Nuzlocke. I don't even have my starter there. Alright, so I've got to do this smart. So I'm gonna be up against Brock and then Misty and then Surge, which means that I'm gonna choose a grass starter. So grass starter is gonna be where I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna wind up choosing Bulby or Trico. It's not gonna be Turtwig because of the ground typing. I don't need water to be neutral, and I don't need to be quad weak to nothing. I'm not doing Chespin. Chespin's OP though, and I could do Rowlet. Give me a ghost type. I'm not doing Grookey either. Rillaboom has let me down more times than once. But I'm going to refrain from fire starters just because I think I'm going to choose Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur will give me at least neutral all the way up till Sabrina. And then Sabrina and Blaine, I'll be at a disadvantage. But then I'll be super effective again for Giovanni. So let's go with Bulby. I haven't I haven't used Bulbasaur yet. Like as a starter. I haven't chosen Bulbasaur yet. Chances are I'm gonna lose. Lives on one. Lives on one! 7 learned Absorb. Alright. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Lucky one. Smell you later. Blah, 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 blah. Parcel, blah, blah, blah. Got it. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been back here. To be honest. Long time. Long time. Alright. I get an encounter here. Oh, Pikachu. That's actually extremely good. Yeah, I'm paralyzed. I don't care. First I was afraid. I got paralyzed. Kept thinking I could never have Pikachu by my side. But then I threw so many Pokeballs and I thought how it did me wrong. But it'll stay strong. Yeah! We all just got along. I have Pikachu. So I'm actually super stoked about that. And I'm not usually because I don't like Pikachu. To be like full honesty here. I think Pikachu is the mascot. That's it. It's like, you know, in a sports team, would you really want your starting player to be the mascot of the team? Not really. But Bulby's well, I should say Pikachu. Pikachu's going to be extraordinarily helpful. So believe it or not, it's going to be helpful in the second gym against Misty. And then it's going to be helpful against what's his face? Surge. Gonna be helpful against Surge as well, because it's gonna resist all those electric type attacks. And it can't be paralyzed with all those thunder waves. So it's gonna be useful. Kind of pretty steadily all the way through. With a hiccup at Erica and being completely useless against Brock. So, against Brock, gonna be completely useless because of the ground typing on the Brock's Pokemon. Like, we all get it. This guy's gonna have 2 Pidgeys. So, yeah, the electric typing's gonna do me well all the way up from Brock. Brock's gonna be useless and Giovanni's gonna be useless. So, they'll be useless in those battles, but that's fine. That's given. Oh, of course. Thank you so much for that. It's still being alive. So if it's still alive by the time I hit Giovanni, then like good for me, because, well, let's face it, good for me. Alright, Pikachu takes that down easy. Easy peasy. My bird struck down, yeah. They blessed me with an electric type early on. And not a Caterpie. Or a Wurmple. Or some nonsense like that. Okay. So, the next guy's going to have a level 9. He's going to have a level 9 Sandshrew. And that Sandshrew is annoying. To kind of say the least. If I lose any Pokemon right now, it's kind of game over. I lose Bulbasaur, it's, I've got no shot at winning this. Bulbasaur's got to essentially carry this team. And it's about the only Pokemon that could possibly carry my team all the way to victory. Alright, Bulby's level 9. Learn Vine Whip. Alright. So we got 2 Grass-type moves, which is super. Alright, we gotta talk here. Heal up. And then you, give me my, yep, I'm Oak's delivery boy now. I'm just a delivery boy. So, again, I'm going to take this seriously. I know that I jumped the gun on, Giovanni in the randomizer. But, I mean, I was at a wall. I was actually getting bored playing. So, you guys know me enough by now. I don't like grinding. I don't like it. It's something that I absolutely despise. Neat little thing about Polaro, though, as opposed to some of the other like Project Pokemon type games, is I can continuously battle people. So I can just keep clicking on them and battle them again and 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 again. Alright, like look at that. We'll put us at level 10. We tried our best. So it's good to know. I didn't know this. I'm like 50 episodes in when I figured this out, that this could happen. So it's a good neat little thing to know, because this way you can continuously, like, look at that Leech Seed. Yes, learn Leech Seed, please. You are learning move, like, yes. Yes. And you get a trainer like this guy. So like this guy, youngster Albert here, I'm going to use to just farm up experience on Bulby here. And the Pidgey trainer down the way a little bit is going to be helpful for me farming experience on Pikachu because of the flying types. So what I'll do is I'll do this for a little bit. And then I'm gonna train up Pikachu a little bit on those Pidgeys, which is good. I mean, it's extraordinarily helpful. Okay, bye-bye. Nice to see you. Bulby's at level 13, trying to learn Sleep Powder. I know. Poison Powder. Do I want sleep or poison? No, I want sleep. Sleep Powder is just going to help with me catching Pokemon early on. Because by the time I'm done here, I'm going to be completely overpowered for what I'm going to be facing. Which is good, for me anyway. Because, I mean, that's good experience points. And Bulbasaur it levels relatively quickly. So it's like in the middle range for leveling. So it's not going to be like some of those legendaries that I have the low experience rate, the low leveling rate. Those ones, it makes things like Nuzlocke so much harder. Alright, so I got you to level 14. Which is good, because no matter what I face right now, I'm going to be able to handle. Alright, I'm successfully one-shotting this thing, essentially. So, it's a good farm setup. So this way I can get all of the experience points that I'm going to need. I can go in, I could sweep out Brock and Misty, no problem. I'll probably get Bulby to 15 and then work on Pikachu for the rest of the episode. I don't want to go and just kind of gather up encounters and everything all in the first episode and get every single encounter that I can get right now. Alright, Bulby's at 15. Swap out Pikachu. A P-Dove. I would have been okay with the flying type, to be honest with you. I would have. I think a flying type would have been extraordinarily useful as well. Could be useful. It's useless in Brock. It's more or less useless at Giovanni. And it's useless at Lieutenant Surge. But yeah. Alright, so Pikachu's still at level 5. Almost there. Almost there. Thing would have got a crit. I'd be dead. Alright, my Pika girl. Level 6. So that's good. So good experience gains, definitely better than where I'm usually at in a Nuzlocke in these games. So in the next episode, what I'm going to do is I can get an encounter over here at Route 22. I can get a Route 2 encounter as well. So that is something that I'll do next video. I won't do it in this one because mistakes might have been made. Honestly, what if I did this? What if I just switch trained? Because those Pidgeys are all of a total of 86 experience points, but this thing's going to drop 160. So if I just switch trained, I think they'll both get 160. Yeah. So maybe we can even get we can get an Ivysaur on the first video. I mean, in the Kanto series, grass starters make the most sense, and the only reason they make the most sense is because they have the best advantage throughout the entire game, with only really, you know, disadvantaged against 2 gyms. As opposed to, like, you pick Charmander. Charizard is, if you get it to a Charizard before Blaine, or not Blaine, excuse me, Surge, you're at a disadvantage with the electric type. You know, it stinks. Like, you could choose the water type. The water type's really good, but you hit a wall against Erica. And then if you don't run into a fire type, Bulba's evolving though. So in Kanto anyway, like the grass starter Bulbasaur here does make the most sense, even though it's not the most popular, and it's like very few people's favorites. All right, we're gonna heal, and then I'm gonna wrap it up here. Enough of my rambling. So if you guys liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget, comment down below and subscribe. We are so close to 2K. So close. So you guys go out there, be Machampions, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.